sponsors our pregame show on 96.1 TCX and video streaming this game as well at 96.1TCX.com. Ledger head coach Bob Hyland, always a pleasure week after week chatting with you, Coach. How was your week?
Pretty good. We've had a good week in that, so everything's going well.
Victory on the road against Ozaki, 39-7, and you kind of wrap up a difficult start to the season. Of course, you had Shiocton in the first game of the season, and then things went along from there. You finish up with Ozaki, and talk about the game and your point of view.
Well, the whole thing, the 3 games right there, beginning of the season, non-conference, went about like expected. We were very young on defense, as you can see in the first couple of games. But then last week, I think they started putting it together. They feel more comfortable holding Ozaki to 7 points. And that was right after they only got their 1 touchdown right after a blocked kick, a blocked punt. And so I was very pleased. I think our defense is growing up.
You win 39-7 a week ago. You led at the half, 26-7, and things just kind of rolled along from there in the second half. Now you have some conference opponents coming up here. North Fond du Lac, a team that it's 0-1 on the season as far as conference play goes, and in viewing some tape on North Fond du Lac, a road game for the Ledgers. 0-3 is in North Fond du Lac, the Orioles there, just scoring 9 points per game. A difficult go of it for North Fondy this season. What do you see on tape from the Orioles?
Well, they're doing things well. They don't have the talent yet. They get their quarterback back this week, so they should be improved in that aspect. But, again, the whole thing is the numbers that they have causes them a little bit of problems. So there's a little bit of a mismatch here in team strength and so on. So I expect our kids to play well. North Fond du Lac, hopefully they continue to improve. They had a couple of chances on winning their first 2 games and couldn't put it together. So we'll see what they do against us this week. Any
injuries, Coach, coming out of the Ozaki game?
Well, yes, we did. We had one slight knee injury. He's been out all week. Hunter Coleman, he started on the defensive line. He's also our 3rd offensive tackle. So he'll probably be not in the game this week unless he gets his brace sent up. So that's about the only thing we have right now. We got Holzman back from his mononucleosis, so we're getting healthier.
Very good. Head coach Bob Hyland from St. Mary's Springs with us, part of your Holiday Automotive and Holiday Budget Center pregame show. Looking forward to having the game on the radio and the video stream, Coach, and we'll chat again next week.
Real good. Thanks, Nick.
All right. Take care. Bye now.
Real good. Bye.
And Holiday Automotive and Holiday Budget Center sponsors our pregame show on 96.1 TCX. Video streaming tonight's game as well at 96.1TCX.com. Heard from Bob Hyland, head coach of St. Mary's Springs, now head coach of North Fond du Lac, and Zach Ruck with us on the program. Zach, good to talk to you again, Coach. How are you?
Not too bad. Thanks for having me, Nick.
You're welcome. Let's talk about the Oriole program here. First, before we get into a couple of the first games this season for North Fond du Lac, talk about the offseason.
Well, the offseason we made a couple of changes at the lower levels. We've seen some really good numbers there. So we've seen some really promising things happen at the youth level. Those coaches down there are doing a great job. Same thing with the middle school level coming out this week and winning their first game. A lot of numbers out there. So we've seen some really positive things happen there. At the high school level, we're continuing to build, continuing to work with the explosion of our strength and conditioning program. Things have really gone the right direction.
It's good to hear. A numbers issue was talked about at least a couple of years ago, and the fact that the program is got on the up and up here, and more kids are interested in the football program and coming out for the sport. Are you seeing that? And if so, that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what you always hope for. And to make it, again, as positive as an experience as possible. And our middle school guys and our youth guys really do a phenomenal job with that.
Let's go back to the Randolph game. First game of the year, you come out fighting and almost get a win in the first game of the year against a Randolph Rocket team from the Trailways Conference. And, let's talk about the first couple of games and what you've seen so far for North Fondy.
Absolutely. That first game against Randolph was a great learning experience for us. We came out kind of sluggish a little bit to start the game. We turned the ball over a little bit, but our defense responded incredibly well and played phenomenally well against that team to come back from, I believe, 14 points down in the first quarter to come back and take the lead in the fourth quarter. And then just the finishing aspect of it was something we really had to work on. Week 2, we transitioned and we took a huge step forward offensively, competing against a very, very athletic Christine St. Catherine's team. And really took some major strides forward during that week. Last week, as we look at the Winnebago Lutheran game, we're playing against a very talented Winnebago Lutheran team, and we didn't play up to our capability last week. We took a little step back, but we look to continue to build and take a positive step forward this week.
It's a learning experience, of course, being with a young team. And what do you look for in improvement against St. Mary's Springs Friday night?
Well, just as always, increasing our level of intensity. We talk about just bringing one extra degree each week, one extra degree in everything that they do to raise that intensity level in practice, in the weight room, and Friday nights everywhere to continue to increase that level of precision and execution on the field.
Let's talk about some of the key playmakers for the Orioles and some key skill position players and go from there and give a couple of shout-outs here.
We obviously have Caleb Cat running the ball in our backfield, who has done a phenomenal job. The 5 guys up front that have been blocking for him have done a phenomenal job, taking incredible leaps and bounds every week. You got Griffin Burnett carrying the football as well, Connor Krupp. We've got a rotation out there at the wide receiver spot with a lot of different guys: Chad Miramonte, Austin Lyons, Daryl Brock. A lot of guys getting a lot of time in the offensive skill positions. We really have a nice rotation going with that. Jonah Dietenberger at tight end. We've got a lot of weapons that we try to utilize.
Talking with Zach Ruck, head coach of the North Fond du Lac Orioles, as North Fond du Lac takes on St. Mary's Springs tonight on 96.1 TCX and video streamed at 961tcx.com. Coach, always a pleasure, and we'll be chatting again later on this season, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Nick.
The first game of the season, and then things went
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple.
Two things you only dreamed would come together. A delicious cheesy quesadilla wrapped around a beefy burrito. The new Quesarito from Taco Bell.
We need to talk about your future. Wait, I'll keep this quick. There's more than one recipe for success. Maybe you already have your heart set on a career. Or maybe you just want to do something. Either way, Moraine Park can help. Don't tune out. Do Moraine Park. Visit our website or call to get started. Moraine Park Technical College, for those driven to do. Hey, hook me up.
At Lenz Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lenzauto.com, then head out to Lenz Truck today.
Lenz Truck, we got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks!
There are lots of places you can go buy flooring, but the most trusted name is Tuig Flooring America.
This is Kevin Tuig from Tuig Flooring America in Fond du Lac. Come experience the difference in quality of our products at our store. Whether you're looking for carpeting, hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and even window treatment, our experienced experts will help you select the best flooring and room design. For almost 70 years, our business was built on better products and an overall better buying experience, and not on sales and cheap products. Tuig Flooring America, we are with you every step of the way.
Highway 41 and 23, Fond du Lac.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare. You're never far from good health.
Welcome back to North Fond du Lac at the high school athletic field. We've just had our national anthem, and now we're having a flyover. Small airplane flying over. It is a T-6 Texan, if you know your airplanes, piloted by Gary Otto. Very, very nice touch to start tonight's program. Plane just went over, tipped his wing a little bit. The color guard has left the field, and we're just about set for football. First of all, keys to the game, Bruce. We need to come up with some keys to this game tonight. I'll go first on this one. I think for North Fond du Lac, 0-3. They gave up 54 points last week. I think, to me, the key to the game is if their defense can keep Spring's score down a little bit.
Keep the score down and be able to play physical football with them and come out early and make a statement.
I would agree with that. And for St. Mary Springs, I think Coach Highland, now with a record of 2-1 overall, he got a young team in many spots. He's going to want to see good execution.
Oh, no doubt about it. Coach Highland, he's one of those coaches that just hates mistakes like most coaches, but he's one that wants perfection on his football team.
All right, what will make the coaches smile tonight? Once again, I think for North Fond du Lac is a lot of young players that just want to see how long they can hold up against this powerhouse St. Mary Springs team. I don't know how else to put it.
I think they have to just compete from the first down and play hard all night long and let the chips fall where they do.
Time now for our Bauer Chiropractic and Bauer Physical Therapy injury report. We've got a couple injuries to talk about tonight. For North Fond du Lac, their number 12 sophomore, Tyler Holzman is out with an injury, and that might be concussion related. And Coach Highland tells us that Blake Lamb, sophomore running back DB, defensive back, is out, as is Jerome Schreiner. He's a senior, split end and a defensive back. He's also out with an injury. Now, one of them, I believe, had a little bit of a concussion issue, but those three players are not going to be playing tonight the way it sounds. So we'll come back with our Baker Cheese lineups right after this on 96.1. Once again, good evening, everyone. I'm George Bauman. Bruce Bandazan sitting with me at this beautiful press box here at the North Fond du Lac High School Athletic Field. Bruce, the last time we were here, we were on the other side of the field in a little old wooden cracker box. This is pretty special.
This is a great venue here. Nice track going around the football field. Just a beautiful place and a lot of excitement here tonight.
All right, here is our Baker Cheese first string starting lineup. First of all, defensively for the Ledgers, up front along the line will be number 68, Steve Bratz, number 76, Jeremiah Zook, number 71, Michael Beto, and number 79, Mason Steffes. The linebacker core, number 30, Sam Springer, number 81, Blake Ottery, number 39, Clay Scheffner. The defensive backfield has number 12, Tyler Wiesa, number 45, Zach Austin, number 2, Joshua Mall, and number 18, Andrew Peterson. Offensively, for the host Orioles tonight of North Fond du Lac, the offensive line will include the following. Number 55, Zach Choate. Number 65, Austin Bonlander. Number 66, Dalton Freiberg. Number 71, Justin Newhouse. And number 72, Michael Mazorski. At quarterback tonight will be number 5, Hayden Reitz. His running backs, number 20, Griffin Brunet. And number 42, Caleb Catt. The split end, Jonah Dietenberger, and the wide receiver, Connor Krupp. And we will not give you numbers on every play because you can't see this unless you're watching on the video stream. We're happy to have that gang with us tonight, and we hope you enjoy the game. I took in some of the video streaming of last week's game. Both the Ledger game was on, and also I caught the fourth quarter of the Fond du Lac Cardinal win over Stevens Point. So we're all set to go. St. Mary Springs will be kicking off. The ball is on the tee, and we await the run-up. And the kickoff is Sam Springer. I guess Sam does just about everything. You'll hear about that tonight. Kick will come down at the 15-yard line, up to the 20, coming to the near side now. Carrying the ball looks like Odin Net, and Net is taken down by the St. Mary Springs Lucas Van Deslunt. Lucas with the tackle on the special teams for St. Mary Springs, and we are underway. North Fond du Lac with the ball first here on the offense. So we'll see how this young North Fond du Lac team holds up against the Ledgers. Ledgers, of course, lost some really good players last year, but you know, in high school sports, that happens a lot, don't it? Almost every week. So coming up and getting over the football right away for North Fond du Lac is the center. That is Mike Mazorski. He'll be snapping the ball back to his quarterback, Hayden Reitz. Here's the snap, the give straight ahead, and there'll be a loss of 1 or 2 in the play. Cat on the run straight ahead, and he gets nothing. That's his first carry, and it'll result in 0, no gain. Tackle made by Zach Austin for St. Mary Springs. Zach, sophomore, 6 foot, 150 pounds, coming in from his linebacker spot to make the hit right at the line of scrimmage, which is the 25-yard line. A receiver splitting out wide to the left side for North Fond du Lac. That'd be Chad Miramonte. And another receiver coming wide to the near side. That would be Connor Krupp. And the handoff straight ahead against the game. A little running room here up to the 25. Still on his feet, 30. And down he goes at the 34. That'll be very close to a first down. And the stop made by Blake Ottery from the St. Mary Springs secondary. Was that a quarterback keeper, Bruce?
No, that was a handoff to Cat. What a powerful specimen he is. Big kid, and he bowled his way through the line and then showed a little athleticism, stayed on his feet, and got close to a first down.
10-yard gain on the play. It's 2 running backs behind the quarterback here for North Fond du Lac. That's Hayden Reitz. Man in motion going to the far side is Krupp. Handoff straight ahead, nothing doing. Big pile up right at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nothing there. The ball carrier on that play was Cat once again, and Sam Springer coming up to make the carry. So 3 running plays so far for Cat. 2 of them had no gain. 1 of them had a 10-yard gain. So a couple of players come in now from the near sideline. Well, one's the quarterback who ran over to get the play. That would be Hayden Reitz. Happy to have you with us tonight. It looks like it should be November. Gray skies, wind out of the north, temperature dropping. 2 running backs now. It's a shotgun formation. 2nd down and nearly 10. Reitz with a long count, takes the snap, wants to throw a quickie out on the near side. He gets it. It's complete here to Dietenberger. He's got some running room all the way up the midfield, still on his feet, across the 45 and down to the 44. Dietenberger with the catch. Wiesa making the stop. First pass attempt of the night. And the first down for North Fond du Lac.
15 yards on the
15-yard gain on the play. 1 attempt, 1 completion for 15 yards. So that's a first down just inside the St. Mary Springs 45-yard line. 1 running back this time. Receivers wide right and wide to the left. Man coming in motion now. Handoff quickly straight ahead. That'll bang forward for about 42 yards. And once again, the ball carrier is Caleb Catt, the senior. Tackle made by St. Mary Springs. Looks like that was Clay Scheffner. Scheffner in on the tackle. So Cat with his 4th carry of the night, picked up 1. Give him a total now of 11 on the night.
North Fond du Lac doing a nice job of mixing up the pass and runs, and they really have a horse in Cat. You can see he's going to have some big games in his career.
All right, receivers again, wide to the right, wide to the left. Up over center this time as Hayden Reitz, the quarterback, turns, hands it off, coming to the near side, Cat, and he'll be stuffed. There was that brunette on the carry. The other running back, check when they get up off the pile. It went straight ahead for nothing. And the tackle made by Michael Beto. I believe that was Brunette carrying the ball that time. for North Fond du Lac, his first carry of the night, and that resulted in a -1 yard. So now 3rd down and about 10.5 to go for the Orioles, their first long 3rd down attempt of the night. They're moving from our left to right, wearing their black uniforms, playing at home, wearing the white numerals with the gold or the orange trim. The Oriole colors, black and orange with white. All right, shotgun formation once again. Here's the snap, a little high, but it's pulled down by the quarterback. He's being rushed, gets it away far side, deflected and intercepted, I believe, by St. Mary Springs. Coming down with the ball would be Blake Ottery. So the second pass attempt of the night for the Orioles is intercepted, and it'll be first down, St. Mary Springs at their own 47. And Bruce, that was a pretty nifty grab.
Yeah, it was a great athletic move by Ottery, but I'll tell you what, Reitz was setting up the short screen pass, and Ottery read it perfect, and lucky there was not a return for a touchdown on that one.
The charging linebacker coming after the quarterback had something to do with that throw. All right, St. Mary Springs with the ball now. Bauer, the quarterback, throws it deep down on the right side. It is caught at the 30, 20, 10. Sam Springer down to the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. St. Mary Springs, Sam Springer, all the way for 47 yards. My goodness, that didn't take long.
No, beautiful throw by Bauer. He's not a very big guy, but I was watching him in warm-ups, George. He's got a cannon of an arm, and he threw that one just perfectly in stride.
That comes with 8:06 left in the first quarter. 52 yards. Bauer to Springer. Perfect pass. Now they'll try the extra point here. This will be Blake Ottery do the kicking. Here's a snap, ball down, ball is dropped, picked up, and they'll try and run it in for 2 and make it. Carrying the ball into the end zone was the holder, Zach Austin. 2-point by Austin. So it is now 8-0 St. Mary Springs. Back with the kickoff in just a minute on 96.1. North Fond du Lac's athletic field, where St. Mary Springs used one play after the interception to score, and then a botched snap on the attempted extra point kick run into the end zone by the holder, and that makes it 8-0 on our Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Here's a high kickoff. It's short. It'll be taken on the grab, then dropped and out of bounds and covered up. All of that, believe it or not, at the far sideline over near the 27-yard line. So the Orioles now will get the ball for the second time tonight. They did have a nice little drive going. They got a first down. Then they had the 3rd and long, and the screen pass was intercepted on a really neat play by Blake Ottery. Went up and got a one-handed grab. And one play, as I said, they scored the touchdown.
Now it's important for North Fond du Lac to come back and regain a little bit of momentum what they had in that first drive.
All right, St. Mary Springs sets up the defense. North Fond du Lac coming up over the ball, receiver wide both ways. 2 running backs behind the quarterback. He takes the snap, turns. He's going to keep it now. Running out here to the right side. Little flip pass up to the 30. It's complete. And Reitz throws it up to Brunette, and he makes a nice little grab, and they'll spot him down at the 36-yard line. So, Bruce, that's a nice play. Gain of about 12.
Great play. It made St. Mary Springs linebackers commit to the pass, and short pass, and good catch and throw, or good throw and catch, and another first down for the Orioles.
Well, he's completed 2 passes for 27 yards. The other one, of course, was the interception. Ball is at the near side hash mark. This time, again, the wide receiver each way. We see that on just about every play now. One running back in behind the quarterback, Hayden Reitz. Reeds takes a snap. Handoff straight ahead off the left side and maybe back to the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Cat, the ball carrier.
Cat was a ball player. I think there was a little bit of a miss up on the handoff. It looked like a slow developing play, and Springs was all over it.
Second down, 10 now. Ball is at the 37-yard line. Orioles working at their own end of the field. Play comes in from the near sideline now. Running out to the huddle with the play is Jordan Ives. Jordan is a junior, 5'9", 132. Brought the play in from the near sideline, and coming off the field will be Connor Krupp as they bring the plays in from the sideline. This time a receiver wide to the left, another to the right. And Hayden Reeds calling out the signals. He's up over the center this time. Takes the snap, drops straight back. Big rush coming. He gets it off on the near side. A high pass. Intercepted again. Springs at their own 42-yard line. Ledgers have it. Bringing it back is Tyler Wiesa to the far side. He's going to go all the way. Wiesa 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tyler Wiesa. On the interception. My goodness, that's a 47-yard interception return.
Reeds pretty much threw that ball up for grabs. He was under heavy pressure, threw the ball high, and there was two St. Mary Springs players that really had a good shot at intercepting it. And unfortunately for the Orioles, that one also got ran back for a touchdown, and we'll see.
Well, that's 4 passes, Bruce, for Reeds. 2 completed to his receiver. 2 to the other team.
None are hitting the ground.
No, you're right about that, but that's not good.
No.
So now the Ledgers once again will try to kick it here. The kicker, of course, is Blake Ottery, and we'll see the holder on this will be Zach Austin. The last time they tried this, the snap was not good, or it was botched by Austin. He picked it up, ran it in for 2. This time it's a good snap. Ball down. Kick is on the way. It is good, and we'll be back with the kickoff right after this on 96.1.
Hi, it's Rick and Bob from the Pump and Pantry.
Ready to kick it off once again. To do the kicking, Sam Springer. Sam usually does a lot of running with the football, piling up yards, but so far tonight he hasn't had to. A touchdown on that first play, the pass, and of course that came after the interception return. He runs up to the football here. He hits it hard at his own 40. It's high in the air. Nice kick. Taken down at the 4-yard line. Brunette for North Fond du Lac cuts to the right side across the 20. Still on his feet. 25 and down to the 27-yard line. Nice return. That came from about the 3 up to the 27. So again, the Orioles will have pretty decent field position to start the drive.
Looks like there's a yellow handkerchief on the floor on the field, George.
I see it. Hash mark on the far side. Well, what's the penalty here? That was a ways away from where the tackle was made. Tackle came at the near side hash mark. Flag is on the other side.
Most of the time, that's a block in the back.
Well, we're about to find out as the official looks this way. Block in the back. Penalty. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, and it'll move the football back to, I believe, about the 17-yard line. So North Fond du Lac gets a 10-yard penalty, the first penalty of the game. So now it'll be 1st and 10. The ball goes back to the, 27-yard line? Yes, 26 actually, 26-yard line. All right, Orioles will try it again. Here's the snap, Reeds with it, hands off to the left side. This will knock it back to the line of scrimmage. Cat, the ball carrier. No place to go. That's his 6th carry, and this one results in about, my goodness, about a 4-yard loss. So he has 6 carries now for a net of 7.
The Orioles are Springs rather really keying on Cat. They know he's their workhorse, and he's not getting any room at all. I I really think the Orioles have to use that short passing game. They got a quarterback that does have a strong enough arm, and we'll see if that happens.
All right, one receiver wide to the left side, two come to the near side, the right. One running back behind the quarterback, Reitz. That would be Griffin Brunette. Here's a snap, a little high, pulls it down, pass near side, overthrown, and it falls incomplete. Pass on the near side was intended for Jonah Dietenberger, the tight end, but it's incomplete.
Buedo for Springs really put a hit on Reitz, and Reitz got up a little bit slow, but looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, the defense is really getting a lot of pressure in the backfield of North Fond du Lac, and I don't know, from what we know about the two teams, Bruce, that might not be a surprise, really. Springs is just playing so well, and you know they're hungry after that loss a couple of weeks ago to Amherst, ending that long winning streak, and they're getting it together, no doubt. All right, two running backs this time. Shotgun formation for Hayden Reitz. Oriole quarterback calling the signals. Receiver wide left and wide to the right. This time he has little time. Throws a bomb over the middle, and it's going to be almost caught at the St. Mary Springs 45 and in and out of the hands of Dietenberger. He had a chance.
Yes, he did. It looked like Josh Mullen was camping under it for an interception, and all of a sudden the receiver came out of nowhere and nearly made the great catch.
Well, how about this? 4th down, 14, obviously a punting situation, and it appears that Hayden Reitz, the quarterback, also does the punting. Ledgers send a couple of players back to midfield. They should have excellent field position following the punt. We await the snap. Long count. Here's a snap. Nice snap. Kick away. High kick, not a long one, but high, way up high. Comes to the near sideline and out of bounds at about the North Fond du Lac 42. Yes.
Relatively short field for Springs now here on offense. The Orioles, they really got to put the clamps down here and keep this a ball game.
Well, our Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard with 5:37 left in the first quarter. St. Mary Springs 15, the host Orioles of North Fond du Lac High School, nothing. Ledgers come up to the line. Receivers wide to the right, another to the left. Couple of running backs behind the quarterback, Blake Ottery. Ottery takes it, drops back in the pocket, fires a pass out on the far side. It's caught at the 25-yard line to Ottery. He's down inside the 15-yard line, tripped up, and finally down at about the 10, maybe the 12.
Another perfectly thrown pass by Bauer right in the hands of Ottery, and very close to another touchdown.
Well, two passes complete, Bruce, for 82 yards. Pretty impressive stat there, but actually it was a perfectly thrown ball over the shoulder of the receiver, Ottery. Pretty hard to defend that one. So now it's a 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 12-yard line. Back to throw. Bauer to the end zone. Overthrows this time. That pass was intended for Tyler Wiesa, the split end, but it was just too long. First incompletion of the night for Bauer.
Even on an incompletion, you can see the strong arm of Bauer.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Like I said, he's not a very big guy, only 5'9" compared to Reitz for North Fond du Lac, who's 6'3", kind of opposites.
All right, receiver wide left, another to the right. One running back, check that, two running backs in behind the quarterback. Bauer takes a snap, inside handoff, running straight ahead with the football is Sam Springer, and he'll be brought down by Griffin Brunette, but not until after a pretty nice gain. So Springer gains 6. Well, they say 5. We'll go along with that. First carry for Sam. He gets 5 yards on it. 3rd down and a short 5. The ball is just outside the 5-yard line. Coming wide to the left side would be Wiesa. Another receiver goes wide to the other side of the field. That'd be Ricky Stagbauer. Wiesa in motion from left to right. Looked like movement along the offensive line. Flags fly everywhere, and this play will be blown dead.
It'll come back 5 yards, make it a little bit longer attempt for a touchdown.
It should be 3rd and about 9 after they mark it off. Illegal procedure. First penalty of the game against St. Mary Springs. Now each team with 1 penalty so far in the game. 4:43 left in the first quarter. Ledgers up by 15 on our Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard. Happy to have them along as a sponsor this year. Splitting out wide to the right now is Joshua Mall. Everybody else lined up pretty tight. Looks like a wing back to the right side. He comes in motion to the near side now. That'd be Wiesa. Here's Bauer. Hands it off. Straight ahead run down inside the 5 and rolling down north to 2. Is it a touchdown? Yes, it is. Ball carrier, Fenton Floyd. So Floyd gets his first carry of the game, And it goes for a touchdown from about 5 yards away.
You can really see on these running plays how physical St. Mary's Springs is. They're just manhandling the line of scrimmage.
So Floyd into the end zone. Now will attempt the kick once again by Blake Ottery. Here comes the snap. Ball down. Looks like a good placement. Kick on the way, and line drive kick. Good. So the kick is good, and we'll be back with the kickoff in 1 minute after this on 96.1. Again, George Bowman with Bruce Van de Zandt. We are at North Fond du Lac High School's football field, and what a beautiful facility this is. I'm telling you, this is first class. And the people here treat you that way, too. We appreciate it. Kicking off again will be Sam Springer. Again, back deep for North Fond du Lac. Looks like Griffin Brunet. I believe they pronounce it Brunette with one T at the end. All right, Sam gets the ball. Even between the two hash marks, right in the middle of the field. Beautiful crown on this field, too. They really did it up right. Ledger's wearing the white jerseys with the blue. White helmets, of course. Orioles at home wearing the dark jerseys, dark slacks. Here's the kick, high in the air, end over end. This one will come down at about the 15-yard line. And it's coming straight up the middle of the field. A couple of nice blocks, and the ball will be up near the 30-yard line. Not quite. Stephen Bratz on the stop. And it'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Their 4th time with the football tonight. Well, each team has had one first down. I don't count the long touchdown plays as the first down, Bruce, should I?
Nope.
Okay. I'm doing it right?
You're doing it right.
All right. Been a while since I've done this. Okay, again, receiver wide right. Another one to the left side. Ball's at the hash mark, far side of the field. Orioles take the snap. Reitz going to roll out to his right. Little screen pass, nice play. Up to the 35, and he falls close to the first down, up at about the 39-yard line. That's Brunette, the ball carrier. And coming over for St. Mary Springs was Duke Holzman.
Same pass that was very successful earlier in the first quarter. Roll out and the short pass, and second and just a couple of feet. Nice play, kind of play that I think North Fond du Lac has to stay with. The long passes, I'll tell you, Springs' quickness in the defensive back really throttles any kind of long throws.
Sure does. Not much time. Man in motion in the backfield. Handoff comes straight ahead. Cat, the ball carrier, first down and more, up to the 42-yard line. So Cat with a positive gain on his 7th carry of the game. Shows a net now of 10 yards in the ball game, and that'll be another first down for the Orioles.
Cat followed Newhouse, 6'3", 215 pounds in that line. Really manhandled his opponent.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Where's number 71? Comes up to the line. He would be the right guard as we look at the lineup here. So it's first down. Orioles at their own 42. One receiver wide. That's to the right. It's a fake handoff coming to the near side. Reitz, he'll get a yard or two. He knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Looks like a couple of Ledgers were over there to end the play. Holzman on the play for St. Mary Springs, and he had some help too. Gain of 1 on the play for Cat. A check at Reitz on the quarterback.
Really see the quickness again on Springs on that play, the way they laterally got over and shut down that play.
All right, second down now, a short 9. 2 running backs, 3 receivers go to the left side. 1 was split out wide, 2 in the slot. And a man going in motion. He'll take a pitch back. Carrying the ball is Brunette. He's across the 45. Nice gain here up to about the 48-yard line. So Brunette, with his second carry of the ball game, got 5-6 yards on the play. Third down and a good 4. I'd say a long 4.
A very manageable third down play after the nice run.
Sure was. Nice play. Orioles getting their plays going quickly as that penetration from the Ledgers is right there all the time. North Fond du Lac 0-3 in the season, 0-1 in the conference. Nearly won their season opener with Randolph. Gave up 2 touchdowns very late in the game. Very tough loss. They're not thinking about that right now, though. Here's Reitz rolling again to the right, being chased. He turns, goes back the other way. Nearly stumbles, still on his feet. Got some room now, first down and more. Cross midfield inside the 45, and down he goes at about the 41-yard line.
Reitz showed some athleticism on that play. Had a lot of defensive pressure, turned the corner, and really did that all on his own.
He did, about a 14-yard gain, and that'll be another first down for the Orioles, their third of the night. They have a nice drive going here with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 22-0. Orioles trail the Ledgers. Receiver coming out here wide to the near side. That'd be Chad Miramonte. Another receiver in the slot. That is Connor Krupp. Reads the quarterback. Hayden has it. Drops back. Quick handoff straight ahead to Cat. He's got some room. He's down to about the 36-yard line. Gain of 4 for Cat. So he's got 14 yards now on 8 carries.
Austin came up and made the tackle on that, but Cat showed how physical he is running behind the big big offensive lineman Newhouse. I said said he was a little bit smaller than what he is. He's 6'6", 326. Newhouse is.
Yeah, and Cat's not a little guy either. 5'10", 213 pounds. And he ran strong that time. Just a quick popper, and I guess that's what you have to do against that penetration. All right, now it's 2nd down and 7. Here's a snap. Reitz, quick opener again to Cat. He's got room inside the 30, down to the 25-yard line, still on his feet. 15-yard line, and dragged down at about the 13. Wow, 39-yard lines where that started. About a 24-yard pickup on the play for Cat.
Cat carried 3 Springs would-be tacklers along about the last 5 yards of that play.
Another first down Orioles. Late here in the first quarter, they're trying to get on the board against a very good St. Mary Springs defense. Good play selections here. I'll give the coaches credit for that. They're occupying the booth right next to us here. All right, little man in motion now. Comes in from the right side. This time Reitz is going to throw. Hayden with it. Puts it down. 15-yard line. Still on his feet to about the 12. So he's got some yardage here. That line of scrimmage was the 16 and down to the 12. So that's 4 yards for Reitz.
Looked like Reitz had the option of either throwing or running, but made the good decision of keeping it on the ground as there was no receivers open.
Well, it'll be 3rd down and 7. Check that, 2nd down and 7. As we look at the chains on the far side of the field. Going wide now to the left side is Connor Krupp. Another receiver comes wide to the near side. That looks like Bryce Tradick. And a timeout called by North Fond du Lac. 50 seconds left in the quarter. We'll be back right after this on 96.1. All right, timeout was called by North Fond du Lac. The Orioles huddled up on the near side. Now they're back out on the field, as is the Ledger D. Ready to go here. It'll be 2nd down and 7 in the final minute of quarter number 1 here at North Fond du Lac. Hayden Reitz, the quarterback, sends a man in motion. That's Krupp from left to right. He'll pitch it to the far side. Running with the football, that's Griffin Brunette. And he'll get a couple of yards, but not much, as Springs spread it out real well. And a nice tackle made over there around the ankles.
It's very difficult for the Orioles to get outside with the quickness of the lateral quickness of just about everybody in the defensive backfield for Springs. They really spread it out and put a stop to that. Most of the success so far has come to the near side of the field for the Orioles.
All right, now it's third down and along 6. Receiver wide to the right side of the field. That's Miramonte. Everybody else lined up tight. Little flanker goes out to the left. Man in motion now. They'll fake the pitch. Quarterback rolling near side. Reitz dives up in the air and throws it incomplete. He was hit as he was throwing it. And a flag is down on the play. 8th passing attempt of the night now for Hayden Reitz.
Could that be a personal foul for roughing the passer?
I couldn't tell you, Bruce. I didn't see if that happened, but we're going to find out here real soon. 3.1 seconds left in the first quarter.
Reitz really took a hit from Springer.
Well, Sam was right on him as soon as that ball was snapped. Somehow he got through the line, and he was in chase mode all the way. So here comes the call now. It's on the defense. What was that signal?
I'm not sure, George.
It didn't look like a personal foul signal, but it is on St. Mary Springs. It'll be half the distance to the first down, and that'll to the end zone, I should say. Half the distance to the goal, and that will give North Fond du Lac, should give them a first down. Their 5th of the ball game. I'll check it. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. St. Mary Springs' 2nd penalty of the game. That only netted about 5, going half the distance to the goal. Penalty occurred back at about the 10. All right, 3rd down and short 1 as we look at the markers. All right, Reed sends a man in motion, takes the snap, quick inside handoff. This isn't going to work. St. Mary Springs all over Cat, and he will lose about 3. His 10th carry of the night, and that's the end of the first quarter. After a quarter here at North Fond du Lac, the score, St. Mary Springs 22, the Orioles of North Fond du Lac nothing. Back after this on 96-1.
Yeah, it looks like it's the same setting anyway.
All right, they're right on the ball tonight. They always are, but I like to give them a little, you know what. YMCA fans down here in front. Boy, big crowd here tonight. Look at this, Bruce.
Yeah,
My
good crowd
goodness.
from both teams.
You're not just kidding me. A lot of students, a lot of adults. This is a big bleacher, and I don't see a lot of empty seats. Boy, that's nice to see. 4th down, almost 5. Ball is just inside the 10. Well, let's see what happens. Hayden Reitz calling the signals. Now he looks over here at his coach.
Looks like we have a North Fond du Lac timeout.
Yeah, it might be it. They probably saw the formation of the defense of St. Mary Springs, not what they wanted to see. Linemen for St. Mary Springs on defense, Steve Bratz, Michael Beto, Jeremiah Zook, Mason Steffes are your down linemen. Linebackers, Blake Ottery, Clay Scheffner, Sam Springer. Safety, Joshua Ball. Cornerbacks, Andrew Peterson and Tyler Wiesa. Now, if they've made some changes since the start of the game, well, I can't say that I've seen that. We'll try, though, to keep our eyes on things as they're up 22-0 after the first quarter. See if they start subbing some players in. Looks to me like I see Corey Cohn on the line. But now we do have a full timeout, so we'll be back in a minute after this on 96.1.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Down play for North Fond du Lac. They need about 4 just inside their 10. Apparently the earlier timeout came as they were questioning the spot of the football, we've been told. Well, it's down just inside the 10. Hayden Reitz and a shotgun. Back to throw, being chased. A lot of pressure. Throws it over the middle to the end zone. Touchdown, North Fond du Lac. Connor Krupp with the catch. And North Fond du Lac is on the board. Touchdown pass from Reitz to Krupp. Go ahead, Bruce.
What a play by Reitz. He was under heavy pressure as there were 2 ledgers right on him when he jumped to release the football and hit Burnett right in stride for a beautiful throw and a beautiful catch.
That comes just 6 seconds into the second quarter. The ball is down. Here's a kick on the way, right down the middle. Perfect kick, and that came off the boot of number 72. That's Michael Mazurski. We'll be back in a minute with a kickoff after this on 96.1.
You ready to lock it?
We need to talk about your future. Wait, I'll keep this quick. There's more than one recipe for success. Maybe you already have your heart set on a career. Or maybe you just want to do something. Either way, Moraine Park can help. Don't tune out. Do Moraine Park. Visit our website or call to get started. Moraine Park Technical College, for those driven to do. Hey, hook me up.
All right, we wait the kickoff.
You see and hear all kinds of ads encouraging you to transfer your credit.
All right, here's the run-up and the kickoff coming to the near side of the field. Grabbed at about the 17-yard line. Ledgers will bring it up the field across the 35, 38-yard line. And the tackle made right there. Scheffner returning the kick for St. Mary Springs, and the tackle made by North Fond du Lac's Odinette. All right, Ledgers will put it in play at their own 37. Our Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard, 11:47 to go, second quarter, 22-7 in favor of the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs.
See if the Orioles can carry that momentum from the score onto defense here.
All right, Joshua Mall comes out wide to the right side. Man in motion from left to right, that's Blake Ottery. Here's the snap back to Bauer, running play, straight ahead, ball loose on the field, and let's see who's got it. That was Fenton Floyd. The ball carrier fumbled, and St. Mary Springs, I believe, has recovered that fumble. So Floyd on his second carry of the night fumbled the ball. Actually, will get a gain on that play of about 4.
I actually think Floyd recovered his own fumble.
That could very well be. It was a big pile up there. Quickly, Ledger's up to the line. Receivers wide both ways. Pro set backfield behind Bauer. Turns, quick snap ahead to Springer. And he'll be up to about the 45-yard line. Check it, Floyd again. Well, they went right back to him after he fumbled it. Gave it right back to him. That was Sam Springer, Bruce. I'll stand corrected. I listened to the PA announcer. I shouldn't have done that.
I tell you, George, here's a big play for the Ledgers coming off that score, and you have a third down play here. If they can put a stop here, get a chance to put more points on the board.
3rd down and 2. Coming wide to the right side, Mall. Again, another receiver splits over to the left side. Pro set backfield. Bauer this time, the handoff, and that doesn't go anywhere. I don't know if he got it. Bauer on the keeper. His first carry of the night, and he's going to come up a little bit short. Brunette make the tackle for North Fond du Lac. It's going to be 4th and a short 1.
See some enthusiasm on that North Fond du Lac defense here. See if they can get this big stop here now.
Well, the defensive line of North Fond du Lac, man, they were across that line of scrimmage immediately and stuffed it. All right, everybody lining up pretty tight here for for St. Mary Springs. Quarterback keeper straight ahead. That'll be the first down. Bauer on the keeper, and Blake will have enough for the St. Mary Springs first down. And for Bauer, that's his second carry of the ball game, and he picked up about 3. 2 carries for a net of 4.
Cat came through and made the tackle. Looked like if he got past Cat, it might have been a long run.
Yeah, that was just a quick opener straight ahead, and enough there for the first down, of course. New set of downs now for the Ledgers. They lead 22-7. Man in motion from right to left. Now he turns and comes back to the outside. And it's going to be a faked handoff. Quarterback keeper on the near side throws the ball upfield, and tackle made immediately. A gain of about 3. Fenton Floyd caught the pass. Not much in the way of yardage. 4th attempt for Bauer. Completed 3 out of 4. Pickup of 3 on the play.
What a difference the momentum has changed since the score here. You just see the Orioles flying all over the field and being very aggressive.
2nd down and 8. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. Got down by 22, trying to whittle their way back into the ball game. Did score a touchdown, trying to hold here. 2nd down and 8. Quick pitch goes to the far side. That would be Springer again. Round the far side, he's got a first down and a little bit more. That's going to be a gain of about 10 for Floyd, and it'll be another first down for the Ledgers. So they move the chains on the far side, and for Springer, that was his biggest gain of the night on his 3rd carry. 3 carries now for 19 yards. First down, they marked the ball at the 40-yard line of North Fond du Lac. Just over 9 minutes left in the first half. We've had 4 touchdowns scored so far, 3 by the Ledgers. Receivers wide right, another one to the left. Now a man coming in motion to the near side. That would be Blake Lamb. Back to throw again, Bauer. Screen pass set up. Pass is caught. This will be some yardage inside the 30 and down to about the 27-yard line. Ball carrier for St. Mary Springs. That would be Sam Springer, number 30. So that was just a nice, well-executed play. 4 out of 5 in the completion department now for St. Mary Springs. They've got nearly 100 yards in the air now. And another first down. Go ahead, Bruce.
Screen pass to the middle of the field, so beautifully set up by the St. Mary Springs.
2 receivers wide to the right on the first down play, coming at the 33-yard line. Quick popper off to Floyd on the left side. He's got some room inside the 25 and down near the 20. He'll be at the 20-yard line, and that'll be a yardage of about 7. 3rd carry for Floyd.
Floyd, not a very big guy, only 5'8", 170 pounds, but he has some quick moves, lateral moves.
Gets going in a hurry. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Bruce has a birthday tomorrow. I got to figure out where he's going to treat us after the game tonight. One of them young fellas. All right, receiver wide right, another one to the left. Bauer, long count, sends a man in motion from left to right. Takes the snap, and off the near side, wide open, big hole. This will be a touchdown. Nobody's going to touch Fenton Floyd. Floyd goes all the way for the touchdown. That'll be a run of about 27 yards. So that's his 4th carry of the ball game. It comes with 8:02 left in the first half. Wow, Floyd, a TD run. And that was about 27 yards.
It was Spranger early in the game, and now all of a sudden it's Floyd.
And once again, they'll try the kick. It'll come off the foot of Blake Ottery. We await the snap. It's down, ball in the air, right down the middle. It is good. So with 8:02 to play in the first half, 29-7 in favor of St. Mary Springs. Back in a minute after this, a 96-1.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com. Then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck. Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
Ledgers get ready to kick off following that touchdown. And once again, it'll be number 30 for St. Mary Springs, Sam Springer. Sam's a senior. His last season of football at St. Mary Springs, and he's having a good one. All right, Brunette back deep for the Orioles, standing at his own 10-yard line. Here's a run up by Springer, hits it. High drive. It'll come down at about the 13-yard line. Dropped by Brunette. Picks it up, drops it, picks it up again. And that'll give the D-line, the defense of Springs, plenty of time to get down, make the tackle at about the 19-yard line. Well, he dropped it once, picked it up, dropped it again, and by the time he picked it up that next time, the Ledger special teams were ready and there.
Ledgers do a great job of keeping their lines on the kickoff returns, defensive kickoff returns, and stopped him right there in his tracks.
All right, Reitz, the quarterback. Hayden Reitz, senior, 6'3", 185. Runs out to the huddle with the play from the near sideline. Got a couple partial scores here we can give you in a minute here if we get time. Splitting wide to the left side now is Bryce Tradick, way out wide to the left. The ball's at the hash mark, far side of the field. Hayden Reitz takes it, inside handoff, and that's Cat going not very far. He's gang tackled by the Ledger defense, and they'll mark him for a loss of 1. So for Cat, that would be his 11th carry, loss of a yard. It'll be second down and about 11, just inside the 20. Play coming in from the near sideline once again. Chad Miramonte brings it in.
You see so many of those Oriole players going both ways, just a difference in numbers in the two programs where you got Springs out there with a fresh offense and defense just about every time out.
I see Evan Beespire in the defensive line for St. Mary Springs. Here's a quick pitch coming to the near side. Brunette coming to the near side, 15, puts his head down up to about the 20. There's a deep pitch in the backfield, came to the near side, and found a little bit of room. That was Griffin Brunette. And on that play, they'll give him 3 yards. That would be for Brunette. Unofficially, I show that as his 4th carry of the ball game.
As I said earlier, the Springs are so fast with their lateral pursuit. Their linebackers and defensive backs, it's really hard for the Orioles to get outside.
All right, it's 3rd down and 9 now for North Fond du Lac. Going from our right to left here in the second quarter, trailing at 29-7. We await the snap, left tackle jump for the Orioles, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Only the 4th penalty in the game overall, each team now with 2. So that is a dead ball penalty procedure, so that'll move it back, and it'll be 3rd down and about 14. Coverage tonight is presented in part by Edward Jones Financial Representatives, Dan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tollefson, Steve Millen, Doug Shireman, and Jeff Willis of Fond du Lac. Happy to have them with us sponsoring tonight's ball game. Well, Bruce, third down, about 14. You're huddling up back at the 5-yard line. This is a difficult situation. We'll see what they come up with. Certainly going to be a pass, I would think. Splitting out wide to the right side this time would be Connor Krupp. Now they send one of their running backs, Brunette, in motion. It'll be a handoff straight ahead. That's Cat coming across the 20 up to the 24-yard line. Well, he got some of that yardage back, got 7 yards on the play, but it'll be fourth down. Fourth down, and it'll be got another penalty flag on the field, so hold on here. Official picking it up now. Let's see what this one is. Holding offense. Wipes the play out. Holding penalty.
Surprise Springs may not decline that penalty, but they march it back and make.
Well, they take it back, so that puts the ball down inside the 14, near the 13. It'll be third and about 15. That's a half the distance to the goal penalty, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay. My stats are going to be very unofficial. I can tell you that right now, birthday boy. All right, timeout on the field. St. Mary Springs timeout for the third down play that's coming up. 7:03 left in the first half. We'll be back in a minute after this on 96.1.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare. You're never far from good health.
Okay, third down and about 16 now for North Fond du Lac, deep in their own end, about the 13. It'll be an inside handoff straight ahead. Cat the ball carrier, and not much. Ledgers were waiting for him. No gain at all in the play. No gain on the play. That's the 12th carry of the ball game for Cat. And the going has not been easy. He's a big boy, but the Ledgers have been dominating a little bit along that line of scrimmage and not giving him much room. So now we wait to punt. So the Ledgers will have excellent field position. They're standing at their own, at the North Fond du Lac 40, awaiting the punt that'll be coming from Hayden Reitz. He's standing at his 3. Here's a snap. Oh, a nice booming kick. That's way back near midfield. Awisa calls a fair catch, and they'll mark that ball about the North Fond du Lac 48. Boy, that was a nice kick, Bruce.
No doubt about it. It was long and it had some hang time. Really changed the field position. It could have been a lot worse here for the Orioles.
A couple scores here. Fond du Lac leads Neenah 7-0. Lemira 14, Mayville 0. Sheboygan Falls 7, Chilton 0. Kiel 7, New Holstein 0. Manitowoc Lutheran trails Oostburg 14-0. All right, line of scrimmage, the 48. St. Mary Springs back on the offense. Bauer, the quarterback, up over center. Blake takes a snap, wants to throw, lobs it deep on the near side. Got Ottery, one-handed catch at the 25 and thrown out of bounds at the 15-yard line. One-handed catch, 32 yards on the play.
Another great throw there from Bauer. Of course, he had quite a bit of time, something different than what the Orioles have had with Reitz going back to pass. But, boy, Bauer's been impressive to this point, George.
That was a perfect pass, and what a grab by Audrey. One hand. All right, receiver wide to the left side. Ricky Stagg-Bauer. Everybody else lined up tight. Now Audrey in motion from right to left. Stops along the outside the tackle over there. Back to throw again is Blake Bauer. He's running to his right. Nobody open. Throws it down to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Audrey in the end zone makes the catch. And that pass will be a 15-yard touchdown pass. And St. Mary Springs adds to their lead. It now goes to 35-7 with 6:08 left in the second quarter. Wow, that was a beautiful play. 15-yard pass.
Looked like there was nobody open, and all of a sudden Bauer makes a line move to the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden sees Ottery and lays it on the money again.
All right, again we await the extra point. Ball down, kick on the way by Ottery. It is good. He's having quite a night tonight. Makes the score 36-7. Back in a minute after this, a 96-1.
Are you ready to lock and roll? That's right, lock and roll.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
North Fond du Lac High School athletic field. George Bellman with Bruce Van de Zand. We have 6:08 to play until the halftime break. 36-7 now in favor of St. Mary Springs. Here's the run-up. Ball to be grabbed at about the 18-yard line. Straight up the field comes Brunette across the 30, 33, and maybe to the 34. And that's where the Orioles will put the ball in play once again. And again, good downfield coverage by St. Mary Springs special teams. Got Bruce busy here. He's watching to see who makes all the tackles. We got Holzman there? Luke Holzman. All right, way to go, Luke. We cheer for both teams, though. We got to get that right, Bruce.
That's right.
All right, receiver wide to the left side for the Orioles. That's Bryce Tradick, and going way out wide to the right side this time. That'd be Jonah Dietenberger. Also, receiver in the slot over there, that's Connor Krupp. All right, reach the quarterback in the shotgun formation, and a flag flies. And that'll be, I believe, on North Fond du Lac. Some motion, maybe. False start, yep. 5-yard penalty on the Orioles. That would be their 4th penalty of the game. So that backs them up. Now it'll be first down and 15. Don't make it any easier on themselves when you commit a penalty, but
no. Especially with the rush in passing situations that Springs puts on North Fond du Lac.
14 players on the near sideline for the Orioles, 11 on the field, so they have 25 players suited up tonight. All right, it's first and 15. Here's the snap. Handoff coming straight ahead to Cat, and he's hit immediately in the hole. He'll gain maybe a yard, but he was just met head on. Gain of 1 for Cat. And for him, that would be carry number 13. Boy, they could fill that hole in a hurry.
Yep. George, am I correct? A few years ago, the Orioles did not field a football team on the varsity level?
You might be right, come to think of it. Well, I tell you what, 25 players, that's not all bad nowadays for a small school.
No.
There's a lot of wish they had that many.
Yep.
Receiver going wide to the right side, Krupp. Another one comes to the left side once again. That'd be Tradick. 2 running backs behind the quarterback, Hayden Reitz. Handoff straight ahead again. And this one, I believe, is at Brunette. Cat again, the big guy straight ahead, the bruiser. He picked up a few yards that time. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and a 10.
I think the Orioles have to go back to the play that works fairly well with Reitz rolling out and throwing that medium length pass rather than going way downfield where he has to have so much time and a big rush that Springs puts on nearly every passing play.
Magnesium bone and joint health scoreboard. 4:47 to play, clock running here in the second quarter. 36-7, St. Mary Springs. Orioles with the ball, though, facing a big 3rd down and 10. Ball is at their own 32.5-yard line. Back to pass is Reitz. Got some time this time. Throws a long bomb over the middle. That should be a pass interference. It will be. Well, committing the penalty for St. Mary Springs all over the back of the intended receiver was Andrew Peterson, the safety. Was that intended for number 3, Connor Krupp?
That's correct, and no doubt about that penalty. He gave him a pretty good push right as the ball was or a little before the ball got there, and it'll be probably a 15-yard penalty here. Am I right, George?
I think you're right. So that'll move the ball across up toward midfield, actually. They're discussing it right now, where to put the football. If he just listened to us, it'd be much quicker. But not maybe right. Well, let's see what it is here. It was such an obvious interference call. A couple of yellow hankies are on the field. He went right up over the back of the poor receiver. Apparently 2 penalties. Well, let's sort this one out. All right.
There's 2 penalties on this play. You have roughing the passer on the defense. That penalty will be accepted. 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down. We also had a pass interference, which will be declined. What? No.
Okay, you got that? Penalty on the ledgers, 15-yard penalty for roughing the quarterback. And there was also a pass interference penalty. That one's declined. So
George, when was the last time you were at a high school football field and referee had a microphone?
Isn't that something, eh?
It's very nice.
Oh, really nice. I'd tell you, this is first class here, no doubt about it. Now they tell me there's hot dogs and nachos and hot chocolate down below, too.
And
we're busy.
turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, that was your pregame. Good for you. All right, man in motion. Reach back to, he hands it off. Little draw play straight ahead to Cat, and he'll lose a yard or 2. Boy, that battle along this line of scrimmage, Bruce, being won. And I'm not really surprised by the fine defensive unit of St. Mary Springs. Loss of 2 on the play.
As Coach Ruck talked about it before the game, one of the things that, and Coach Highland also mentioned it, that Springs is very physical on that line, and it's not just going to be the Orioles that face that this year. Every team they play, Springs is going to show up and be physical. You know that every night.
Second down and 12 now. Orioles at their own 47-yard line. Trying to get it across midfield here and burn up some of that second quarter clock. Trailing it 36-7. St. Mary Springs, 5 linemen up on the line, waiting for the play to develop. And here's the snap. Reeds with it again, a little delayed handoff. This time Brunette, and he'll get about 2. So Brunette back to the original line of scrimmage, about his 5th carry of the night. And
Holzman on the tackle.
You mentioned his name a few times, haven't we? We got to start thinking about these names because we got to do a player of the game. That's always one of the tough things, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is.
So many players play such a good game, and to try and pick 1 or 2, sometimes I give it to the whole defense or offense and keep it simple and include a lot of people. But we'll keep our eye open. All right, receiver wide to the right side. That's Bryce Tradick. 2 more come out here wide to the left. Krupp, one of them, and also it looks like it would be Dietenberger. All right, in motion to the right side goes Krupp. And a whistle and a flag way down here at the other end of the field at the 20. The back judge down there calls a delay of game penalty. That is the 5th penalty on North Fond du Lac. So that'll make it a little tougher now. It'll be 3rd and 15. Not many penalties early on, but we've had a few now. So the play comes in from the near sideline. Once again, it's Chad Miramonte bringing it in. All right, 3rd down, 15. Ball is at the 43. Orioles on their own side of midfield. Again, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Couple of running backs. Shotgun formation for Blake Bauer. Long count, takes a snap now, drops back in the pocket, wide open, throws it on the far side, incomplete. Well, he had, check it, that was Reitz. Did I say Blake? That was Reitz, the quarterback, throws it on the right side, but his pass led the intended receiver a little bit too much. That was Dietenberger, so the ball falls incomplete, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I think Reitz would like to have that ball back because he had the receiver open on that slant, just led him a little bit too much, but that would have been a nice gain otherwise.
I don't know if it would have been a first down, but it would have been a good play. You're right. All right, now we await the punt. Hayden Reitz, he will stand at his own 31-yard line to await the snap to boot it away. Ledger's 2 people back at the 30. Here's a snap, boot is away. Another high kick, nice kick. Boy, that one's going to go all the way down. Will it make it to the goal line? No, it will not. It'll roll dead at the 5. Well, Tyler Wiesa called for a fair catch, Bruce, but it was so far over his head he couldn't get back.
He couldn't get back to it. Beautiful punt with great hang time. He not only had the length, he had the height with that, and did a great job pinning Springs back in their own what is it, about the
5, I think.
5-yard line?
That's a long ways away for us, Bruce.
Yes.
But it looks like the 5-yard line. Well, our Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard with 2:21 to play in the first half. 36-7. St. Mary Springs leading the host Orioles of North Fond du Lac. Sure to have a nice halftime program here. They've just had everything so well done today, including that airplane flyover right after the national anthem. All right, St. Mary Springs at their own 5. Bauer back to throw. A long one over the middle for Ottery. Incomplete up at the 35-yard line. Wow, that was just a little bit overthrown.
Though it wasn't a reception, you should have seen Bauer's strength of arm again. A snap of the wrist. The little guy just missed his wide receiver, who was wide open.
It's only his second incompletion of the night. 6 out of 8. A couple touchdowns.
The two incompletions, I believe, were fairly long throws.
Yes, difficult passes. All right, receiver comes wide to the right side. That'd be Stagbauer. There at the far side, hash mark. Here's a snap. Little counter play straight in. No, keeper. Bauer coming to the near side. 15, spins, breaks a tackle up to the 20 and falls forward. He's got easy first down yardage up to the 21-yard line. Wow. So that's a gain of 16 on the play for Bauer, his 3rd carry of the night. All right, quickly they run up over the ball. 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Bauer will call signals. A couple of running backs lined up behind him. Throws a long pass this time for Ottery, wide open at the 40. He's got it, 45-50. Down the far side, caught from behind, and finally dragged down at the Oriole 31-yard line.
Reitz caught him, but it looked for a while like he was going to make it all the way.
49-yard gain. 7th completion. 179 yards unofficially for the Ledger passing game. And again, they'll run quickly up to the line of scrimmage, which is about the 31. Bauer back to throw. He's going to keep this one. Tucks it under, runs forward, and he go no place. He'll be no gain on the play. Well, he went back, and it turned out to be a draw play. He went back as if to throw, and then he ran straight ahead, design play. Minute and a half to go now till the half. Ledger's trying to get a little more here before the halftime. They're at the North Fond du Lac 32-yard line. Quickly, Bauer up over center. Drops back in the pocket again. Rushes on, but they can't get to him. Rolls out to the near side. Waves his receiver downfield. Throws it up in the air. Caught at the 8-yard line. My goodness, Ricky Stagbauer with the catch.
North Fond du Lac fans want offensive pass interference on. They thought there was a push on number 11 there, but there was not a flag there, and Springs are back in business.
8 out of 10 now. Yeah, he motioned for him to run deeper. The quarterback Bauer did. Here's inside handoff straight ahead. Looks like a bruising play. Will gain some yardage. Down near the 5-yard line. I'm trying to see who that ball carrier was. It would have been, it looks like, who else? Sam Springer. Gain of about 7 on the play. Straight ahead quarterback keeper. Touchdown Bauer. Bauer into the end zone with 54.9 seconds left in the quarter. Bauer runs it in. Where was he at, about the 4-yard line, Bruce?
4-yard line.
4-yard line. So again, Ottery will attempt the kick. And that makes it 42-7. So again, Ottery will attempt the extra point here. It'll come out of the hold of Zach Austin. Here's a snap, beauty. It's down, kick is up, right down the middle, and it is good. Well, we have 54.9 seconds left in the first half. We'll keep it right here. Try and catch up a little bit on my homework here, keeping stats. Bauer ran 4 yards for the touchdown. That was his 5th carry of the night. And the play before that was Springer, I believe. Am I right?
Springer.
Okay. You're allowed to disagree with me. Trying to do a lot of statistical things here as well as everything else, but we'll get it done. Hey, be with us at the halftime. Halftime is brought to you by Badger Tire and Taco Bell. We'll have our Taco Bell trivia question. I got one for you, Bruce. Maybe you can come up with one, but I got one. Got to think ahead a little bit. But then sometimes I forget what I'm thinking. Oh, we're having fun, folks. The game's a little bit lopsided, and we expected that, and I think a lot of these people here in this big crowd did too. Springs is year in and year out just a dominant team, and they just got a great program. 45th season for Bob Hyland, now the head coach, and had a nice chat with Bob before the game. We go back a long way, back in the days when I used to do a lot of Springs games. Had so much fun and had a lot of good times with Coach Hyland. It was really nice to be out here tonight and see him again. Boy, he looks great. A lot lighter than he was once upon a time, and I think, well, we all try to do that as we get older. All right, we await the boot now as Ledgers will kick off. Once again, it'll be Sam Springer. Here's the run-up. Hits a short kick, end over end. Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. Tradick making the fair catch. Bryce called it right away. Probably a good idea. 54.7 seconds left until the halftime break. Well, not a lot of time to do much, and certainly Ledger's secondary will be thinking there might be a pass coming here, so they'll be a little loose. And, of course, the guys up front will be on the charge.
Yeah, I really think North Fond du Lac would like to get a score here before halftime. I mean, the last thing they want is running time here in the second half.
Well, that's what we're looking at right now, no doubt. All right, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Reads the quarterback, takes the snap, guns it to the far side. It's caught right along the line of scrimmage and turned upfield for a couple of yards. And that was Dietenberger on the catch. It is the 11th attempt of the night. For the Orioles, gain on the play was 2 yards. Check that, 6 completions out of 11. That's not too bad.
Especially under the pressure he's been under just about all night long.
Boy, you're not kidding. Okay, clock running, 18 seconds left in the quarter. Reads the quarterback. Hayden takes a snap. Rolling to his right, being chased. Stops, turns up. He's rolling to his left, I should say. Turns upfield, and he'll be brought down for a loss of a couple of yards on the play. Well, Reach had nowhere to go. And his 4th run of the night results in a minus of a couple of yards, and that'll be the end of the first half. Our score here at North Fond du Lac High School Athletic Facility, St. Mary Springs 43, the host Orioles of North Fond du Lac 7. Welcome to our halftime show brought to you by Badger Tire, and we'll have our Taco Bell trivia question in just a little bit. We'll take a time out, be back right after this on 96.1.
At Len's Truck in Fond du Lac, we're celebrating 30 years of having the best used trucks money can buy. Check this out. We have over 600 trucks on one lot, all priced to move. Half-ton trucks, diesel trucks, SUVs. You'll find the truck you're looking for. Go now to lensauto.com. Then head out to Len's Truck today.
Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
We got the trucks.
At the Agnesian Health Shop, find all your home medical and respiratory needs under one roof. Women's health, mom and baby products, mobility devices, specialty items, and a full line of Dr. Comfort diabetic shoes for men and women. Our respiratory and sleep services offer both home oxygen and products for those diagnosed with sleep apnea. And the friendliest associates will help you select just the products you need and assist you with billing questions. Visit us at our new location, 307 Camelot Drive in Fond du Lac. Agnesian Healthcare. You're never far from good health.
Band is getting ready to put out some sounds here for the crowd. And these are the future Oriole players they're introducing. Well, they got a few youth out there, Bruce.
Some pretty nice-sized young players out there.
All right, moving along here on our Taco Bell sports ticker, our 96-second sports ticker. Well, tomorrow the Wisconsin Badgers get back in action, and we'll be glad to see anybody other than Alabama. And Michael Caputo, the Wisconsin safety, who went out in the second play of the game last week, is cleared to play in the home opener tomorrow. He went through all the necessary concussion protocol. Coach Paul Chryst says he expects his defensive captain to be available when they play Miami of Ohio tomorrow. And I don't know if his loss made a huge difference in that game last week, but he did have 106 tackles last year, so that makes it kind of tough. It also was reported today that the Cleveland Browns are interested in former Badger running back Monte Ball, who was cut this past week by Denver. Ball was a second-round draft pick by Denver in the 2013 draft. He ran for less than 800 yards in 2 seasons, and Denver let him loose this past week. Also, Dallas and Tennessee have expressed some interest in Monte Ball. Well, the Brewers have catcher Jonathan Lucroy sidelined now with a mild concussion. That happened a couple of nights ago in the game with the Miami Marlins after taking a foul ball off his mask. Boy, that had to be a real dinger there. Lucroy is being evaluated by doctors, and again, part of that concussion protocol. He has to be cleared by the doctors before he can return to action. Brewers' schedule is out for next season. Not too far ahead, is it? But that's the way it works. They'll open up with the San Francisco Giants at Miller Park on April the 4th. Well, last night the New England Patriots beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steeler coach Tomlin was extremely upset in the first half of that game because the headsets the coaches were wearing had nothing but the New England radio play-by-play. And he was pretty upset about that. Of course, National Football League spokesman Michael Signora said in a statement after the game that the stadium power infrastructure issue, which was exasperated by the inclement weather, caused the interference in the headset. Now, those are words that could only come from the league office, Bruce.
Yes, and it could only happen with the New England Patriots.
Memphis University President David Rudd said in a statement yesterday that the university would not be honoring former coach John Calipari, who was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame. Memphis was planning to honor the former coach at a dinner on December 28th, but after many fans had backlash, they said nothing doing. And of course, Calipari coached at Memphis before going to Kentucky, got that program in trouble. They were on NCAA sanctions, and Memphis says, how can we honor him when he didn't follow the rules? So that's the end of that. That is our 96 second. Bruce, you were supposed to keep track of the time. But those are all interesting things, aren't they?
They sure are.
Absolutely. Now, our Taco Bell trivia question. If you know the answer to this one, call 929-9600. And I did not tell our guy back at the station the answer, so that could be a problem. So I tell you what, we'll take a 1-minute break. That'll give me time to tell him the answer, and then we'll come back and give you the question. We'll be back in 1 minute after this on 96.1. It's halftime. Springs 43, North Fond du Lac 7.
This is Steve from Cornelius, where we take convenience.
Hey.
With Open Road Rewards Program.
The answer is going to be Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Happened in 2007, and it was Winnebago Lutheran. You got that?
Got it.
Okay, I can't hear you very good. They got all kinds of racket going on up here.
Yes, I got it. 2007 Winnebago Lutheran.
Yeah, they don't even have to know the year, just Winnebago Lutheran.
Number 81, but the expense may seem out of reach. We can help. I'm Jeff Rose, Edward Jones.
What's that?
Let's get together to help you tackle
Waupun and Kettle Moraine Lutheran.
20 South Main Street, face-to-face support.
Get it together, Junior Orioles. The future is on your shoulders.
Well, it's halftime here at the North Fond du Lac High School, and it's time now for our Taco Bell trivia question. Well, as you know, 2 weeks ago, St. Mary Springs lost a home game to Amherst. That is the first time they had lost a home game since the 2007 team. 2007 season. Who was the last team in 2007 that beat St. Mary Springs on their home field, which was probably Fruth Field? So there you go. Who beat the Ledgers on their home field in 2007, and that stood up until 2 weeks ago. Give us a call if you know the answer, 929-9600 to win Taco Bell tonight, a two-taco meal. Well, we could go for that too, huh, Bruce?
That would work.
All right, quickly some stats here from the first half. And again, I repeat, these are very unofficial as we try to scribble things down as we move along. In the first downs, I show the Ledgers with 6 and North Fond du Lac with 5. Turnovers, 1 in the ball game. North Fond du Lac had one early on, and that one went for a touchdown. In the passing department, Bauer of St. Mary Springs completed 8 of 10 for an even 200 yards. For North Fond du Lac, Hayden Reitz, I show him completing 6 of 11, pretty good percentage, for 47 yards. And, of course, he had the big pick 6. In the rushing department, Sam Springer, 4 carries for 24. Fenton Floyd, 4 carries for 43 and a touchdown. And the quarterback, Bauer, 5 carries for 24, total of 81 yards rushing for St. Mary Springs to go along with their 200 yards through the air. For North Fond du Lac, of course, the big workhorse, I should say, is Catt. Caleb Catt carried the ball 15 times for a net of 40 yards. Brunette, 5 carries for 11, and reached the quarterback 4 carries for 18, total of 69 rushing yards for North Fond du Lac. Penalties, 5 for 32, and North Fond du Lac 3 for a total of 25 for St. Mary Springs. And again, I repeat, those are unofficial stats, but I think they're pretty close. Scoring from the first half. Boy, we had a lot of it. First quarter, 8:06 to play. 81-yard 52 yards on the play. Spranger on a pass. 2-point conversion was good after the snap was bobbled. Zach Austin, the holder, picked it up and ran it in. 8-0 Ledgers. Then it became 15-0 with 6:41 left in that quarter. A pass play of 47 yards. That was actually an interception return of 47 yards. Tyler Wiesa with it. The kick was good by Austin Blake, and Blake Austin, I should say, and that made it 15-0. Then with 4:38 left in the quarter, Fenton Floyd ran straight ahead for 5 yards. Kicked by Ottery, good again, 22-0. Second quarter, we had a 9-yard touchdown run by North Fond du Lac, put them on the board, and they were in the game at that point, and that was Hayden Reitz to Connor Krupp, and that was a nice catch in the back of the end zone, and that made the score at that point 15-7, as the kick was good. Then at 8:02 left in the second quarter, a touchdown of 27 yards for Fenton Floyd of St. Mary Springs. Kick again, good. With 6:08 left in the first half, a pass play of 15 yards. This one went to Ottery. Kick again, good. And with 54.9 seconds left in the first half, Bauer, a 4-yard TD run. And again, Ottery, the kick, good. And our halftime score is 43-7. We'll have the second half coming up quickly, but before we do that, let's take this time out. Back on 96.1 in a couple of minutes.
If you're suffering, whether
Got it. Thank you much.
And then how many commercials do you have to play?
Chad Jans.
Play about another minute and a half or so here.
He went to Springs, or to Winnebago Lutheran. Wayne Jan's son.
You are looking for. Go now to lensautos.com. Then head out to Lens Truck today.
Lens Truck. Lens Truck. We got the truck. Lens Truck.
We got the truck. Hi, this is Chad Dreher, CEO of Dreher Collision Concepts, your premier auto body shop in downtown Fond du Lac. Here at Dreher, it's about customer safety and superior repair work. We have the information and tools needed to repair our customer vehicles to the OEM standard, helping us to ensure safe, high-quality repairs. So don't let your insurance agents tell you where to go. It's your right to go where you want. In the state of Wisconsin, you only need one estimate. Dial Dreher at 924-4100. DreherFDL.com. marainepark.com. Please drive safe. We can wait.
Want to get a great education and stay close to home? Nearly 98% of Moraine Park Technical College graduates find jobs right here in Wisconsin. Moraine Park's online, evening, and
Hey, what do you want me to do with this number and its info? Do I send it to you in an email, or do I leave it with somebody else?
Leave it at the station for Nick Rush. They're still warming up a little bit.
Take advantage of the season's remaining good weather with a $70 MasterCard reward card after submission when you buy a set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires, including the Michelin Defender LTX MS. Hurry, just like Valdi's savings won't last long. Offer runs now through September 27th.
Offer expires 9/27/15. See redemption form for complete offer details. Void where prohibited. Reward card issued by U.S. Bank pursuant to license from MasterCard International Incorporated. Badger Tire, 350 West Johnson Street, Fond du Lac, just over the big Badger Tire Bridge. See Mike and Steve today.
Well, we're just about ready to start the second half here at North Fond du Lac with the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs on top 43-7, and that'll wrap up our Badger Tire halftime show. Now the winner of the 2 taco meal from Taco Bell, our trivia question tonight, the winner, the correct answer was Winnebago Lutheran Academy, was the last team to beat the Springs with the Ledger home game coming in 2007. That, of course, ended 2 weeks ago when the Ledgers were beaten at home, but Shane Jans was the winner. And, of course, he attended Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Bruce, so he had a little inside scoop on it.
Yep, he definitely wanted to let everybody know he knew that, too.
Well, that's all right. Okay, now when we start the second half, this will be running clock the rest of the game with a 35-point margin. That means the clock will stop during a timeout, after a score, break between quarters, extended injury timeout, or an official decides to stop the clock for any kind of safety reason. That is when the clock will stop now in the second half. Now, my understanding is if that score gets back within 35, it still runs.
It still runs.
Okay, now, that one rule change made this year in high school football was an overtime game. So if the overtime comes up at any point this season for anybody, here's how it works. They used to put the ball at the 10 in high school football. Now it'll be put at the 25, just like you see at other levels of football. And I think that's about the only rule change worth mentioning here tonight. It's halftime. Both teams have come out of the well, we'll take that back. St. Mary Springs is out on the field. We're still waiting. North Fond du Lac's down underneath that goalpost by the scoreboard. So that's good to see.
George over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, Waupun and Kettle Moraine Lutheran both looking for their first win in the season. It's 13-13 at halftime, and Sauer for Waupun has 2 15-yard runs for their 2 scores.
Well, good for them. They're looking for their first win of the season. We also have Berlin leading Plymouth 14-7. Last score we had was Fondy 7, Neenah nothing, but that was earlier. Sheboygan Falls over Chilton 28-0. And we had Oostburg beating Manitowoc Lutheran, and Kiel was up 7-0 over New Holstein. Of course, some of those scores came earlier in the game. Lemira 14-0 over Mayville, last score we had from there. So we get ready to go now to the second half. It'll be St. Mary Springs receiving the second half kickoff. And Bruce, I don't know about you, but I can tell it's cooling off a little bit outside.
It is getting cooler. We're in a pretty comfortable press box here, though. But the students seem to be enjoying this weather here tonight. I think the players are, too, after last Friday night in the mid-80s and humid. I think this is pretty comfortable for the players.
No doubt about it, but it's supposed to drop down pretty cool tonight, and I think they're right. Oh, it looks like Michael Mazorski to kick off. He runs up to the ball, puts it in the air. It'll be grabbed down at about the 12-yard line. Here come the Ledgers back with it up the middle of the field. Big hole carrying the ball with a lot of daylight is Sam Springer. Still on his feet. Now it's a race. 30-yard line, 20. Is he going to make it? All the way down. Touchdown. Wow. He turned it on, didn't he? But he's also a sprinter on the track team, Bruce. I don't know if you're aware of that, but he can fly.
Yeah, he made me very aware of it right there. I'll tell you, one player had a shot at him, and that was Jacob Michaels, but he just outran him to the goal line.
Wow, that was about an 80-yard kick return. Wow, that's an explosive way to start the second half. 14 seconds in, ups the score to 49-7. And once again, Ottery will attempt to kick. He's had plenty of work tonight, hasn't he? Blake Ottery, a junior, 6'1", 180-pounder. That's a fake. There also was a bad snap again. The ball was picked up by Zach Austin, the holder, and he's still on his feet, and he's not going to make it. Run no good.
I'll tell you, Zach Austin's had a big night just being the holder on the snaps. He hasn't had a whole lot of good snaps to put down, but they've been halfway successful kicking after them.
All of the snaps have been a little bit on the low side,
Right.
and a couple of them hit the grass,
Yep.
and that kind of messes it up a little bit, and it did there. So it's 49-7, Ledgers by 42. And again now, that was a score, so that stops the clock. Otherwise, running clock it'll be, and the Orioles will get the ball now. What a way to start the second half, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Ledgers have the team to do it, and Sam Sprenger is so fast. Yeah, Sam, I think I got it written down here somewhere. He's a heck of a runner. And I got so many notes here, Bruce, I can't even find what I'm looking for. You ever have that problem?
No, I don't take many notes.
Yeah, you're a smart man. He ran for 1,546 yards and 20 touchdowns last year, leading the Ledgers to a state championship. And he also does real well in the 400-meter run. And he showed it right there. All right, so now it'll be Ottery kicking off for the Ledgers. Runs up to the ball at the 40. High end over end kick. It'll be grabbed down at the 18-yard line. And coming back looks like Dietenberger up across at 25 to about the 29-yard line. And that is where North Fond du Lac will put the ball in play, first down and 10. The Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard, 11:28 to play in the third quarter, and the clock is ticking now. And it'll just keep on running except for those few situations we explained. So that'll speed up the second half undoubtedly. But that's a good rule, Bruce. I like that rule.
Oh, I do too. We even brought it into basketball the last couple of years. I like it there too.
Yes, indeed. Okay, two receivers now come to the right side. It'll be Connor Krupp and also Bryce Tradick. Up over the center is Hayden Reitz. Takes the snap, hands it off, straight ahead the Cat, and he's got a few yards this time. Looks like about a 5-yard pickup, and it'll bring up second down and 5. So Cat's 16th carry of the night, now with 45 yards.
Looks like we have quite a few new defensive players in the game for St. Mary's Springs at this point.
Now we'll see if we can pick up some of these players. Quickly, I see Johnny Welsh. Johnny is a junior. Yeah, we'll try and get some more. I think Johnny's a linebacker. He looks where he's lining up. Now he sneaks up toward the line. Here's a snap. Reitz takes it, turns again, gives to Cat. Straight ahead, and he'll be up close to a first down. He just bulled his way forward, and as we said before, he's a big kid. And he's going to be close, but yeah, enough for the first down.
He's had a nice game so far. They've no doubt Springs has been keying on him, but he's had some hard yards, but he keeps the feet moving and does a nice job.
That was his 17th carry now for 50 yards even, and they've been tough yards. All right, receiver comes to the near side. This would be Darryl Drock, senior for North Fond du Lac. First time I've called his name tonight. And going wide to the far side, Connor Krupp. Man in motion. It'll be a pitch to the man in motion. That's Griff Brunette. Round the far side, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. Tried to turn that corner on the left side, but boy, the Ledgers again showed their quick speed to the outside and shut it down. And it'll be a loss of 1. So Brunette loses a yard. That's his 6th carry in the ball game for a net of 10.
Seems the Orioles are subbing a little bit more on the offensive too, especially in the wide receiver spot.
Well, why not? Also in the game for St. Mary Springs, Anthony Bednarik in the defensive backfield, and we'll try and call some more numbers and names for you. All right, Reitz up over center now on 2nd and 11. And he's rolling to the near side, wants to throw a nice little pass, but it's a little long, just out of the reach of the intended receiver, Jonah Dietenberger. So that pass falls incomplete.
Looked like Reitz had a better chance of throwing to the short man. Brunette looked like he would have had a little bit of running room after the catch, but Reitz was looking a little bit farther downfield and just out through led his receiver just a little bit too much.
3rd down and 11. Reitz from the near sideline runs back to the huddle with the play. Ledger defense trying to stop this Oriole drive at the 39. Orioles on their own side of midfield. Receiver this time wide to the right. That'd be Miramonte, also a slot back. He goes in motion. Connor Krupp. Here's a snap. Reitz with the ball, rolling to the right side. Little screen pass. This one's complete. And up across midfield to Brunette, and he's got a first down. That's a 15-yard, 16-yard gain on the play for Brunette.
Very same play that was ran the last time, only this time Reitz went to the short receiver and got a nice gain and a first down out of it.
Nice play. 15-yard game. They now have 62 yards through the air.
The success that the Orioles have had throwing the ball this game has been to the rollouts and the short passes.
Yeah, that rush up the middle is tenacious. All right, Brunette in motion. Inside handoff to Cat. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and rumbles his way forward for about 3 yards. So it'll be second down. Clock just keeps ticking along now with the running clock. We're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. As we look up at the Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard, 49-7 if you just joined us. St. Mary Springs over North Fondy. Second down, it'll be an 8-yard to go situation here. Orioles across midfield in Ledger territory. Wide to the right side comes Darryl Brock. Everybody else lined up tight. In motion now comes Connor Krupp. It's Reitz. Turns, hands it off straight ahead. Cat again, the runner. 2 yards, and that's it. They push him backwards. His 19th carry of the night. Going is tough up the middle, Bruce. It's been all night. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, different people in there for Springs, but the same result, as you said. It's tough going.
I think I see Dominic Vandershire for St. Mary Springs, defensive left end.
Also, Jeremiah Zook is in there. Made a couple of tackles recently.
Okay, Anthony Bednarik, he's on the near side, looking right straight at the receiver lined up over there. That'd be Miramonte again. Krupp in motion, this time a quick pitch to Brunette. He's being chased to the near sideline, and he'll get the line of scrimmage and then gang tackled and brought down. Might have lost one on that play. Boy, there was just no room there. I'd say no gain on the play. Well, they've got 15 yards on the ground here so far in the second half. 69 in the first half, 84 in the game so far, and it's a tough situation. Punting situation is what it is. 4th down and 8. Ball is at the 42-yard line, and they're going to go for it. Nope, timeout called. Timeout on the field.
Springs.
Well, they were lined up to go for it.
Yeah, Springs was back in punt formation, and as soon as they seen that their Orioles were going to go for it, Coach Highland quickly called a timeout.
All right, we'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back after this on 96.1.
Hi, I'm Derek Tochner, and I'm a world-class athlete.
Are we in a situation where we need to burn a lot more ads here?
In bone joint health when I was injured and needed orthopedic care. I need the best care possible to stay at the... No.
We got plenty in so far?
No, it's just that.
Want results?
Yep.
Wonderful. We'll just take them then after a score or some of those situations instead of all the time like this. You don't mind that, do you? Play of the game, Bruce? Play of the game, we got to think about this.
When you want the very best, you
Probably one of the first plays, huh?
Yeah, that first play after.
Is Baker Cheese. That's right. Baker Cheese has the #1 selling string cheese.
Who's your player of the game, Audrey?
Time you're in the
The
grocery
kicker, the
store.
receiver?
Audrey, Bauer,
Big snack for lunch, at school,
Springer.
Cat gets honorable mention for the work.
string cheese.
Yeah.
At any local
Springer
grocery
really
store.
hasn't run the ball
I'll
much.
tell you what, you
He's only
put
ran it 4
Reitz.
times.
Hey, you put Reitz on a good team.
All right, back at North Fond du Lac High School Athletic Complex. It is a 4th down and 8 to go for the Orioles. Ball is at the St. Mary Springs 47. They're going for it here in 4th and 8. Why not? All right, Brunette in motion, comes to the near side. Reitz rolling out to the left, dodges one tackler, throws it high in the air, near side, got a receiver, and oh, that's got to be no interference. Are you kidding me? Okay, no interference. I thought that defender did not have his turned around, Bruce. Looked to me
No.
like he was going right straight to the receiver without turning around, but
I don't know if NFL rules are different from high school rules, but no doubt in my mind, if that's an NFL defender, that's an interference.
College
because,
too.
Yeah, but maybe the high school rules are different.
well, that time Reitz rolled out to his left. Boy, he did a good job of eluding one of the on-rushing Ledger defensemen. and then threw the pass back across the field, a little bit wobbly. Play was wide open for a while, and then it broke down. All right, this time. Bauer, straight ahead running was Floyd. Fenton Floyd, the ball carrier, and that's going to be a first down all the way down to the North Fond du Lac 40-yard line. So that is a gain of about 17 yards, I should say, for Fenton Floyd.
Floyd, the little guy, really explodes through that line of scrimmage, and he looked like he was going to go all the way there for a second.
All right, nearly 100 yards on the ground now for St. Mary Springs tonight. They haven't really had to have a lot of drives where they grind it out on the ground. All right, Bauer this time, inside handoff. Springer, the ball carrier, and Sam's good to have a first down, and Moore still on his feet inside the 25, down to the 20, and down to the 19-yard line. 21-yard gain for Springer. Wow. Saw some strength there, didn't we?
No doubt about it. Springs players are not only quick, they're extremely strong.
You got that right. I think Coach Highland has them in the weight room a lot. And that's what successful programs do. Now, Coach Rux of North Fond du Lac says he's got some kids now using that weight room, and that's what it takes. All right, here's the snap. Pitch coming back to the near side. Floyd down to the 10-yard line. Fenton Floyd down to the 10, and that'll be another first down. Gain of about 11 maybe.
Most of Springs' offensive starters are still in the game.
All right, 3:18 to go, third quarter. Running clock, 49-7 in favor of St. Mary Springs. Going wide to the right side would be Tyler Wiesa. Bauer still the quarterback. Receiver comes wide to the left side. That'd be Stag Bauer. Floyd takes the snap, and it's a straight-ahead play, and not much there. Floyd, the ball carrier. They're working him pretty hard here in this third quarter. Got a couple of yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1 for the first down. Floyd's 7th carry of the ball game. All right, 3rd down now, less than 1. Springs threatening to score again. Bauer takes the snap, inside handoff this time. Running room down there, that's Mitch Wachter, I believe. And he's in the end zone, touchdown. That came from about 10 yards out. Wow.
Well, yeah, he got through that line, and then he just carried a couple of would-be Oriole tacklers with him. I mean, not only shows his quickness, but his strength also.
So that's a touchdown run of about 10 yards. And again, we'll await the kick. Did I catch that number right on that player? Mitch Wachter, number 3. Is that who you saw? Maybe you didn't catch it.
I didn't catch it, George.
All right, anyway, here's the extra point coming. Once again, Ottery booms it up right down the middle. It is good. So that'll stop the clock with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now 56-7 in favor of St. Mary Springs. Back with the kickoff in a minute.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner. I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones,
time to call off the dogs.
Together we can give your long-term retirement strategy.
Well, I thought that was number 3 that time, unless I missed
our
something.
office at 928 South Main Street, Fond du Lac. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIP.
It could have been him.
I think it was.
Just got the 3.
Dreher, CEO of Dreher Collision Concepts, your premier auto body shop in downtown Fond du Lac. Here at Dreher's, it's about customer safety and superior repair work. We have the information and tools needed to repair our customer vehicles to the OEM standard, helping us to ensure safe, high-quality repairs. So don't let your insurance agent tell you where to go. It's your right to go where you want. In the state of Wisconsin, you only need one estimate. Dial Dreher at 924-4100, DreherFDL.com. Please drive safe. We can wait.
Kickoff taken at the 10-yard line by Brunette, and he had a good return on that one up to the 30. That last touchdown, we're going to give that to Sam Springer. Sam's number 30. I just saw the 3, I think. So Springer gets the 10-yard touchdown run for St. Mary Springs. He does a lot of things so very, very well for this St. Mary Springs Ledger team. Ball is at the 30, so North Fond du Lac with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pretty good position on the field to start a drive. We'll see if they can mount a drive here. But they gave up 54 points last week to WLA, 56 so far tonight. But I'll tell you what, they keep fighting. There's no doubt about that. All right, Hayden reads the quarterback up over his center. Waits for the snap. He's got it. And he's going to throw a little pass out on the near side. Incomplete. No, it's caught. No, they'll say incomplete, but it would have been no gain anyway, or maybe a yard. I thought it was actually caught by the receiver there, Griffin Brunette. But the official said no, so it falls as an incomplete pass.
Again, Reitz was under tremendous pressure. If he could have made that throw get to Burnett, Burnett would have had a nice gain, but...
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, but it was very difficult for Reitz to throw over the two defenders.
All right, here comes the next play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Orioles still at their own 30-yard line. Minute to go in the third quarter now. Sends a running back in motion. Brunette inside handoff straight ahead. Cat this time's got some running room. 10 yards, 15, 20, across midfield, down the far sideline, and finally tripped up. And he'll be down near the inside the 35. He's got a gain on that play of, we're going to mark him down at the 37. So that's a gain of 20, 30, 33 yards.
No lack of effort from Mr. Cat tonight. I tell you, he's been a workhorse. He has pounded into the line and taken a little bit of punishment, but I'll tell you what, he keeps moving the feet, and he's had a nice game to this point.
Yes, he has, no doubt. All right, 1st down now, North Fond du Lac. They move the chains. Reads the quarterback. Calling out the signals. Could be the final play of the third quarter. Handoff this time to Brunette. And nowhere to go. Dropped immediately. He has 8 carries for 10 yards. Just not much room to run. Because Cat has an advantage with his size. He's a bull. That'll be the end of the third quarter, everybody, with the score. St. Mary Springs 56, North Fond du Lac 7. We'll come back with our final quarter of action here tonight at North Fond du Lac right after this at 96-1. They definitely do everything right here. The music, everything.
They're lacking one thing.
Balances 0% for 6 months, 1.99 for 8 months. But what happens when the time
Well,
is
I'm
up?
thinking
Which rate will you be paying then? This is Flooring
play of the
Time
game's at that first play.
I encourage you to consolidating your credit cards to a Fond du Lac Credit Union credit card. Why?
57-yard interception return.
The balance transfer rate is a low 4.99% APR, and that's not for 6 months or 8 months. It's for the life of the balance. Talk to a Fond du Lac Credit Union lending specialist
That was
today.
Springer.
At a credit union, we
Wasn't it?
open doors to
I
opportunity.
can read my own writing.
Fond du Lac Credit Union is an equal opportunity
It's not always
lender.
easy.
It's dark in here.
It is. But I'm not going to turn on the light. At least we can do our post-game show quickly because we got our... Oh, the lights went on and off here in the press box. That light for about 2 seconds. That's okay. I can see anyway. Got the lights from the field coming through the window here. Beautiful press box at North Fond du Lac. As we've said several times tonight, this is a very, very nice facility all the way around. Beautiful track around the football field. All right, 2nd down and 10 now, North Fond du Lac as we start the fourth quarter, 56-7 Springs. Pitch comes back. Brunette, trick play. He's going to throw the ball out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Intended for Chad Miramonte. Well, Brunette's first pass of the game, incomplete. Passing now 7 of 16 for North Fond du Lac.
Miramonte's wide open. If Burnett could have made the throw, but he's not used to throwing a lot of passes, I can see.
Did he throw that with his left hand? Maybe not.
He threw
He was
with one
running
of
to
them.
the left side. It was a pretty wobbly pass, and it sailed out of bounds, so I think we should forget that play.
Well, forget that play.
Try another one here. Hayden reads the quarterback up over center. A couple of running backs behind him. Cott and Brunette. Brunette in motion now to the left. Back to throw Reeds. Hayden running to the right side, being chased by 3 Ledgers. 4 Ledgers throws it upfield. Caught. Nice diving catch. Made at the 27-yard line. Catch made by Jonah Dietenberger. That was a perfect play. A nice low pass where nobody could get a hand on it. They'll bring up 4th down, though, in about 1.
Again, probably the most prolific play of the game for quarterback for making that throw. You know, he just he's rolling out and putting the ball right in the money. It's where he doesn't get a lot of rush from the Springs defense.
Austin Lyons brings the play into the huddle for North Fond du Lac. They break the huddle now. Lyons will come out here wide to the left, and again it'll be Connor Krupp wide to the right. Hayden Reitz up over his center, waits for the snap. He's got it. Quarterback sneaks straight ahead, and when they uncover a lot of bodies, we'll see if he's got the first down. I think he might have it, but it's going to be really close. It's going to be close. It was 4th and 1. Reitz on the keeper, and it will be a first down.
Boy, Reitz has been a workhorse tonight, both offensively and defensively.
Oh, he has.
And
a nice-looking quarterback.
He really is. He's got nice size, 6'3", and he moves well out of the pocket and has a fairly strong arm.
Yes, nice-looking young quarterback. Receiver wide to the right side this time. That's going to be Darrell Brock. And coming to the near side, the left, Connor Krupp. Reitz again up over center. 9.5 minutes now left in the ball game. Inside handoff to Cat. Straight ahead. He bowls his way down inside the 25. And it'll be a pickup of about 3. 21 carries now for Cat. He has unofficially 86 yards, so he'd like to have a 100-yard gain win the game.
He sure would.
Play coming into the huddle. I believe that was Josh Stefani, I should say. A little dark here trying to read my... I just said I was plenty light in here, and I'm trying to read this. Josh Stefani brought the play in. Receiver goes wide to the left side. Dietenberger. Looks like Connor Krupp wide to the right again. Shotgun formation this time. Hayden Reitz back on 2nd down and 8. Long pass down toward the end zone. Incomplete. Broken up. Intended for Krupp. Ledger defender was right there on the play, though, but good pass protection that time. Nice pass, though. It was a perfect spiral. Had some hang time on it, and the much taller defender on the far side. I didn't catch the number. It might have been Ottery.
I think it was Ottery.
Yeah, he's been having a great game, too, or let's say a good game, huh?
Yeah.
We sometimes use the word great too often. I think that's true in a lot of sports. Great. Well, that was a very nice play by Ottery. Let's put it that way. He's just a good football player. Receivers wide both ways. Slot back would be Krupp to the left. 2 running backs. Reitz again the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Sends it near side now. It's complete at the 27, and Diefenberger with it down to about the 22. Pick up on the play of about 3.
We have mostly second string defenders in there for Springs, but they really haven't given up a whole lot. They still have that quickness and football abilities.
They sure do. Is that Lucas Vandeslunt out there, number 56? 55 is his number. He'd be a linebacker. Anthony Bednarik, he's out the left cornerback spot. I see up in the line Jeremiah Zook. Of course, he is a starting lineman. All right, 4th down now and 6. 7:18 to go, 4th quarter. Running clock here, 56-7 Ledgers. Reitz running right. He's being chased in all kinds of trouble. Breaks 1 tackle. Still on the run. He's showing some speed. Now he throws the ball. Incomplete. Perfect pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver over on the far side. That was intended for Miramonte. Went right through his hands. At least it looked that way from here. And it'll go down as an incompleted pass. So the Ledgers will hold on downs and take over. Clock ticking along. 6 more minutes and 47 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. I'll stay with us after the game. We'll kind of recap things here as far as the scoring stats and our player of the game, our play of the game. So stay with us for our post-game show. The Anders Auto Parts post-game show coming up right after the game. All right, here's a little inside pitch. Straight ahead, lots of running room for the Ledgers. Cross midfield, down to the 40, down to the 30, carrying the football. That's Dawson Serauer, caught from behind and dragged down inside the 10.
George, did you notice we have a new quarterback in the game? It looks like Mitch Wachter.
Wow, 25. 65, about a 62-yard run. Wow. And that ball carrier was number 31, Serauer. Dawson Serauer, only a sophomore. 1 carry for a lot of yards. So the running play here brings up second down. Are those chains right on the far side? Am I missing something here? There's a first and goal. It's second and goal. That's why the chains are way back here. All right. Looking at my score sheet and trying to figure out the ball game at the same time. As you can tell, it didn't work so good. It's second down and goal. The ball is at the 5-yard line. Receiver wide right, one to the left. Inside handoff again to Serauer. Breaks a tackle, and Serauer's into the end zone. Touchdown from 5 yards out. So Serauer having a pretty good go at it here. Scores for St. Mary Springs. That comes with 5:04 left. 5 yards by Serauer.
Wachter, the new quarterback in the game for Springs, is just a freshman, George.
I see that. Mitch Wachter, yes. All right, we'll attempt the extra point here. That Blake Ottery again. He's been kicking them all night. And a ball down. This kick's good. It is Ottery, and this quick line drive right through. Kick is good, and that makes it 63-7 St. Mary Springs with 5:04 left in the ball game. Well, the Ledgers had 200 yards passing in the first half. They didn't complete any passes in the second half, didn't need to, but they now have over 200 yards rushing, so they got 400 and some yards offense totaled up so far.
You can see a North Fond du Lac team coming off the field. They're feeling beat up. I mean, they battled out there tonight, no doubt about it, but the athleticism is just a difference at this point yet.
63-7. St. Mary Springs, and we kind of thought this could happen here tonight, in all honesty. And
I think the big disadvantage for a team like the Orioles is you play against a physical team like Springs, and you come in and your players are playing both ways, and they're bringing in fresh offense and defensive. After a while, you just wear down.
Exactly right. Next week, St. Mary Springs will host Lemira, and it's Parents' Night for North Fond du Lac here at home against Mayville. Well, Mayville's been really struggling to score any points this year, so maybe the Orioles have a chance in that game. Mayville has really been having a hard time scoring any points. All right, Ottery once again, the kick from his own 40. The kick, a beauty. End over end, it'll come down on the run at the 13-yard line. Brunette with the ball, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. He's across the 30, 35, and caught from behind at the 43-yard line. Nice return for Griffin Brunette. Only a sophomore, so he'll be around here for a couple more years.
Nice-looking ball player, Brunette.
Yes, he is. I'll agree with that. He does a lot of things. All right, line of scrimmage will be the 43. Clock is running with the running clock. 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the game. Beautiful night for football. A little cool, but hey, for football, great temperature. Should get down in the 50s tonight. Probably is already. All right, Hayden Reitz, the quarterback. Got his running backs, Cott and Brunette. Receiver wide to the right. Takes the snap, turns, little counter play, and it's going no place. Wow, shut down immediately. That was number 3. That's Connor Krupp. That's his first carry of the night, and he lost 2 yards. -2 on the first carry for Krupp. So now it's second down and 12. Well, that was a little counter play, Bruce. They had Krupp lined up kind of to the left, and he was coming back to the right. And, of course, Springs is just so quick. They shut it down for a 2-yard loss. All right, see what Hayden Reitz says in his mind up his sleeve right here. Pitch back to Brunette, coming to the near side, tucks the ball under his arm. He's at the 40, near sideline, and up to the 45. And that'll be a gain on the play of a few. 5-yard pickup, and it'll bring up third down and fairly long. Brunette's 9th carry of the night, and he got 4 on that play. So now, third down and 8. Ball is right at the 45-yard line. About 3 minutes to go in the game when they snap the ball. Wide to the left side goes Miramonte. Slot back to the right, that's Krupp. 2 running backs, Brunette and Cott behind Reitz, the quarterback. Little inside handoff to Cott. Got him by the leg, and he'll go down near midfield. Boy, nice play there by the Ledgers. Got him around the leg and just dragged the big guy down. That was Noah Bayline. making the stop, and it'll be 4th down and 4 after a gain of about 6.
The one thing about Cott, he doesn't go down easy.
No, we don't. So 4th down and 2. 2.5 minutes left on the running clock here in the 4th quarter. Ball is about the length of the football, short of midfield. Receiver wide left, Krupp. Going wide to the right side, Darrell Brock. Same formation again, 2 running backs. Reitz takes it, turns, gives to Cott upfield, and he's lumbering ahead. He'll get a first down. Down to the Ledger 46-yard line, gain of 4 on the play. His 23rd carry of the night, and he needs unofficially now about 4 more to get 100. Well, I'm going to root for him, Bruce.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'll tell you, he's one of those guys that plays both ways and does a great job.
He sure does. Strong kid. He is a senior, 5'10", little 213 pounds.
Some of the spring defensive players in there now are underclassmen, maybe not quite as big, but they still swarm to the football.
See Aaron Schmitz in the ball game. There's probably some more in there that weren't starters. I would certainly think so. All right, shotgun formation this time on 4th down and 10 at the 46. Hayden Reitz takes the snap. Runs to his right a little bit, throws the ball on the far side, incomplete. That one was intended for Josh Stefani, and it falls incomplete. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up 2nd down 10 now with a minute to go in the 4th quarter in the ball game.
Alex Hefner in there for Springs on the right defensive end really does a nice job. Underclassman that's really fast and quick.
2nd down 10, 50 seconds left. Reitz in the shotgun, takes the snap, back to throw, pumps once, brings it back, throws it deep down on the near side, way overthrown though. Intended receiver Dietenberger, and Reitz's pass was just a little bit too long.
We've got a yellow handkerchief on the field on that play. I think we're going to have pass interference.
Well, that could very well be. The receiver looked like he might have been run over. Well, pass interference is the call. 40 seconds left. So on the penalty there, the clock stopped, at least for the moment. And that penalty will move the ball 15 yards for St. Mary Springs. That is their 4th penalty in the ball game for 40 yards. So it's a first down thanks to the penalty. Reitz, the quarterback. 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, the rush is on, throws it down on the far side of the field. Nobody over there, and it's intercepted by the Springs. And taking a knee at the 10-yard line, that would be Noah Bayline. Is that what you got there, Bruce?
Yep.
Well, he came in the game here in the second half to play, and he picks up the interception.
Looks like that'll be the ball game.
That is going to be the ball game with 10 seconds left. So our final score, St. Mary Springs 63, North Fond du Lac 7. Time now for our Anders Auto Parts post-game show. If you are looking for quality auto parts in the area, contact Anders Auto Parts on Sibley Street, just off North Main Street in Fond du Lac. So the game goes pretty quick when you get that running clock. Also a reminder again, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Representatives, Dan Sprader, Ben Berchi, Pam Tollefson, Steve Millen, and Doug Shireman. All sponsors of our broadcast tonight, and that Agnesian Bone and Joint Health scoreboard, 63-7 in favor of St. Mary Springs. Well, Bruce, we got to pick a player of the game. The player of the game, sponsored by Moraine Park Technical College. At Moraine Park Technical College, you can get a quality education in less time and less money. Moraine Park Technical College, for those driven to do, check out morainepark.edu. Player of the game, should we go, well, I don't know, that could come up probably with a couple of ideas.